Greetings, fans of anime and manga. Trying a slightly different lighting setup for this video. We'll see how it goes. But as the title probably most likely suggests, this video is going to be about Goblin Slayer and the new season of Goblin Slayer itself. If you've seen the first season of Goblin Slayer, if you've even just seen the first episode of Goblin Slayer, you kind of know what Goblin Slayer is about. And now it's coming back for a season 2, which I was actually kind of expecting, this to happen a little sooner, honestly. But we're getting a second season regardless, so I can't really complain too much about it. According to Anime News Network, this is on CBR.com. This article will be linked in the description if you want to read the full thing for yourself. There is a content warning that suggests, there's sexual things, there's topics of, that some people might find a little, unsettling. So just read it at your own risk. I'll say that before I get into it. So, Leiden Films is taking over the series from Studio White Fox. I thought Studio White Fox did an absolutely amazing job with the first season and sort of making it a unique show, a unique animation, and a unique experience. But, seeing that another animation house is taking over, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of excited to see what direction they go and how different the art style is going to be compared to the source material and also the first season of the show. And that's always kind of a a sort of a iffy thing when a new studio takes over this very huge and popular IP. We've seen it done with Attack on Titan, with MAPPA Studios taking over, and they did a fantastic job with the final season of Attack on Titan. But it'll be interesting to see how Leiden Films adapts the artwork and the stories and stuff for their rendition of Goblin Slayer, which also produced the franchise's first animated film, Goblin Slayer: Goblin's Crown, back in 2020. Okay, so that was Studio White Fox that did that. So that's interesting. Or actually, no, I don't know. Leiden Films is taking over from Studio White Fox, which also produced the franchise's first animated film. So maybe it was Leiden Films that animated it, but I don't know. This is going to be big. I've been waiting for a season 2 of Goblin Slayer for a couple of years now. It will return October 6th, which I am very excited about. That's a little over or a little under, roughly about a month away. And it's going to be, I cannot wait. There's also in the article at the very bottom, it says Goblin Slayer went on to become a modest hit. Many also criticize its graphic portrayals of sexual violence, which includes scenes of women doing things unwanted by demons. Certain public concerns about the content led to some retailers pulling the books from shelves in certain regions. For example, a certain store stopped selling the books at its Sydney location, featuring that it promoted child pornography, which I never saw in that. If there was, everything was always covered up. You never actually saw anything, and all the worst stuff about the show was in the first episode. Like, that was the worst of it, I find. So to ban the entire, like, I don't know, man. Like, people are gonna get mad about random stuff. It's fine. Not everybody is gonna like the same stuff that I like, and I'm not always gonna like everything that everyone else likes. So it's fair. It's an understanding. You don't want your little kids exposed to that sort of stuff, and I believe that's why a lot of distributors of manga, they will shrink wrap their more inappropriate material with like plastic wrap or something like that, so you can't flip through it and read it, or they'll at least put a little sticker or a little warning on the cover that says graphic content not suitable, all that stuff. And I don't know, I think for the people that know what Goblin Slayer really is, will absolutely love it. I know I'm gonna love it. I cannot wait for the second season of Goblin Slayer to come out. I don't know if did I mention that already? So I don't know. Obviously, I would imagine that this is gonna kind of pick up somewhere around where either the first season ended, or maybe even where Black or Goblin's Crown took off or left off from. But I don't know. I feel as though they would tie it in to the first season somehow, either by doing a flashback or being X amount of years ago, this happened, or something like that, But I can't wait. October 6th cannot be here fast enough. Although it should take its time getting here. I think a lot of people want the season to be kind of ironed out. They want all the details, especially myself. Like, I'd like to have as many details kind of ironed out with this as possible. And I'm just generally hyped now that I know that we're actually getting a season 2, and when it's scheduled to release in October, most of it's probably already done. They're probably just wrapping up some loose ends and, kind of maybe, I don't know, editing some stuff down, censoring some stuff, or whatever. I don't know. But we'll find out. I will be linking the full article in the description below if you would like to go and read the full thing for yourself. And I will see you guys in the next video. And until then, peace.